So today we're going to use tape diagrams to solve some problems. So let's read the first problem together. Morgan is 23 years old. Her grandfather is 4 times as old. How old is her grandfather? So now that we've read the problem together, let's move through it one chunk at a time. So let's read that first chunk together. Morgan is 23 years old. Can you draw something? So show your drawing to your neighbor, see if you have something similar. So I'm going to draw one unit, like all of you did, and label it as having a value of 23. And that represents what?
Morgan.
Yeah, how old Morgan is. Yeah, Morgan's age. Okay, so let's read the next chunk. Her grandfather is 4 times as old. So can you draw something that would show the grandfather being 4 times as old? All right, show your neighbor what you've drawn. So I see a couple of different things, and they all represent something similar. So we have our 23 here, and I'm going to put an in here to represent that that's Morgan. So we remember that. And now I'm going to draw 4 units that are the same size as this, or as close to it as I can. And this is going to be who? Grandpa, yeah, because he's how many times older? 4 times as old, okay. So point to the tape that represents how old the grandfather is on your thing. Yeah, so everyone's pointing to the larger one. All right. Since the missing information in this problem, we want to know what? Yeah, how old Grandpa is. So we know how old Morgan is, and we want to know how old Grandpa is. So I'll label these 4 units with a question mark because we don't know. Well, we don't know how old Grandpa's going to be. We don't know that information. But it's equal to the value of 4 of these. So what can we put into each of those boxes? 23. So we do know that information. So what is the value of 1 unit?
23.
23. So 1 unit equals 23. And then I want you to go ahead and write what the value of 4 units is going to be. What is the value of 4 units?
92.
92. So can you write a statement that answers our original question of how old is her grandfather? Oh, excellent, you guys already did that. So then tell your neighbor what your statement is.
Grandfather is 92 years old. I have grandpa is 92 years old.
Yes, I'm the same.
Okay, and does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, yes, well, it makes sense that her grandfather's going to be older, right? All right, excellent, thank you.
4 times as old.
4 times as old, yes, exactly 4 times as old. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the next problem. So let's read the problem together. So Ivy has 4 times as many stickers as Adrian has. Ivy has 320 stickers. How many stickers does Adrian have? So let's move through that one chunk at a time. So let's read the first chunk. Ivy has 4 times as many stickers as Adrian has. So I'm going to give you a minute to draw what that would look like. And label, please. So who has more stickers, Ivy or Adrian? Ivy, how many more?
4 times.
4 times as more, okay. So I want you to look at your neighbor's model really quick and point to where they showed how many stickers Ivy has. Is the tape that shows Ivy's stickers longer than Adrian's?
Yes.
Okay. So then the next chunk, so the Ivy has 4 times as many stickers as Adrian has. Ivy has 320 stickers. Yeah, so this is the model that I see that you guys have. So we have this up here as Ivy with 320 stickers. And this is Adrian, we'll just put an A. So each of these represents what Adrian would have in stickers. So the idea is 320 stickers, and you guys already had all put that 320 up there. That represents how many she has. So based on the information that they've given us, what do you think would be the question they would ask? What do they want to know with this? Yeah, how many stickers Adrian has. So I want you to take about a minute or two and write a number sentence statement to answer the question. So using your tape diagram to help you solve the problem. So I saw something really interesting on Cindy's there. She has, can you read me what your blue equation
I put A times 4 equals Ivy.
Okay, so, and that represents,
Yeah, Adrian.
and
You
what's the
put
four
Four
mean?
groups, 4 groups of Adrian.
4 groups of Adrian is the
equals
same as
Ivy.
Ivy,
And I
okay.
put 320 under Ivy also.
Okay, so then, because we know that information.
Right.
So A times 4 equals Ivy, so we can see that right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's Adrian. And then we know that that amount equals 320. So how did you use that to help you solve the problem?
Well, I know my times tables, at least up through 4. And I know 8 times 4 is 32.
Okay, so what is your, how many does Adrian have?
80.
Adrian has 80, okay. And then what was the sentence that you wrote, Ashley?
I had 320 divided by 4.
Okay, and then what did you write something about that also?
I had Adrian has 80 stickers or 4 times less than 90.
Okay, 4 times less than Ivy. Yeah, excellent. Thank you all so much for participating.